actually grew up in a household where there was a lot of alcohol abuse, drug abuse, physical abuse, and I just thought to myself, this is not what I want from my life. And if indeed one day I was able to have children, that my children would never know that life. While it wasn't the best life, I came through on the other side, and I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty content with who I am and what I stand for. So I guess it was a lesson that wasn't wasted on me.
You could say one thing to your mom about being the mother that she was and all of the things that she taught you. What would you say to her on Mother's Day?
She brought me into this world. My life experience has made me a stronger person. So thank you, Mom, for the strength. I was told when I was 14 that I would never be able to conceive children. And if I was to conceive, that I would never carry to term. And I looked my doctor in the face and I went, you're wrong. I'm going to have 2 daughters. That's it. And, he and I sort of laughed or whatever. And sure enough, 10 years later, he was delivering my first daughter. And 2 years after that, my second. So that same doctor gave me such a grim prognosis. I showed him. I had my 2 babies, and they were both girls. I look at my daughter, and honestly, when I looked into that little face, there was nothing before that. That was when I took my first breath, was when Cora-Lee took hers. And I was so ill-equipped to have a baby. I was so terrified. I literally sat there for 2 days after I brought her home with the little red nightlight on going, in case she, stopped breathing, stopped whatever, It was just like first time mother's paranoia, but hey, she's alive today, so I must have done something right. But it was an incredible gift, especially, I guess, when I was told that I would never have that gift. That's really when my life began.
We are really close. Sometimes a little too close. We disagree sometimes, but she is, she is my ultimate hero. Like, the things that she has overcome so that my sister and I could have the lives that we have had. It's amazing. She is a true warrior, and she's just my idol and my superhero. She's the greatest human being I've ever met, even if she drives me crazy sometimes, because mothers do. But yeah, she's amazing.
Awesome. Okay, so let's just kind of break that down. So what are the type of things that she taught you, being a young woman looking up to her? What are the things that she instilled in you to, carry on to your daughters?
Being strong. Like my mom, she overcame so many obstacles by herself, and she never let anybody define her path or her future. So I think she gave me that. She also gave me, which I appreciate and value, is just not to, you have yourself to depend on, and being a strong woman, it's fine to have a partner and have that help and support, but you kind of have to be able to do it on your own. If you have to be able to depend on yourself 100% all of the time. So she gave me that strength, that determination. She never ever gave up against all of the odds. So.
Awesome. So then you would then say that that is something you would like to pass on to your daughters?
Yes, 100%. I want everything for my daughters. I want them to be happy and, hopefully someday have, find a partner who loves them and respects them, but not to count on somebody to swoop in and save them, I want them to know that they can save themselves and create the life that they want all on their own. It was scary, very, very, very scary, but the greatest thing that ever happened to me at the end of the day. But I remember bringing her home from the hospital and that instant panic of like, oh my gosh, I can barely take care of myself and now I have to take care of a baby. But it's just, they are our greatest teachers, and it was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I truly believe I was born to be their mom. So we are really close, like as close as we were with my mom. It is super important to me because those are the memories that I have forever, Nothing will ever change that or take that away, and I'm grateful that I have those same memories with the girls. It makes them happy. Like, that's our happy times, when we're having our tickle fights or wrestling or having our dance parties or singing loudly in the car. I don't think I would have the strength or the nerve to face the things that I do and that I have if it wasn't for her. I am grateful to be where I am right now, in my life and the kind of person that I am. And I got that all from her. Like, she is just literally the most amazing person I've ever met in my whole entire life. I love you. Thank you for everything. And I'll always be here for you.
Can you tell me, how old is your mommy?
36.
And what is something your mommy always says to you?
You're beautiful. Baby face.
What makes your mommy happy?
Cuddles.
What is your mommy's favorite thing to do?
Be lazy with us.
What is your mom really good at?
Everything.
And what does your mommy do for her job?
Fight for her.
What makes you proud of your mommy?
That she always smiles. And she's strong and she's kind.
And what is your biggest, most beautifulest wish for your mommy?
That she got one. I wish she got $1 million.
And what makes your mommy beautiful?
That she always smiles. Smiles a lot. Yeah.
And what is one thing that you and only your mommy do?
Cuddle each other.